Hi folks, Proxy Table Gaming, PTG. I'm Hyper G. Oh, Lucky Sixes.
Hello.
We're here with a battle report. It is
Yes.
a normal battle. It is Empire of
Sonnstahl.
versus Saurian Ancients.
Sonnstahl.
This one, well, you don't play Empire of Sonnstahl.
I don't. I'm not an Empire player. And you don't.
I don't either.
Because really, you're a Saurian player, right?
Yeah, so I will take the Saurians with this one. And actually, I should say at this stage, my Saurian-ness, I am still trying to get towards a tournament list, which is coming up shortly, actually. Hopefully this one will go out before the tournament. I don't know. We're not really sure, aren't we?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. But anyway. So I'm still trying out lists and stuff. And so, yeah, seeing what we get to. And of course, who does play Empire?
Statrat.
It's Statrat. He's back. And he's with us. Statrat! No.
Shy.
Oh,
He's shy.
Still shy. But this is different. It's version 2.0 gold.
Yeah, is this our first
battle report with gold.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, loving it. So,
and this is rules are cemented.
Yeah. Cemented in.
And available on Amazon or not.
Yeah, if it's sold out, it's not. Okay.
That's cool.
So, yeah, deployment's counter thrust. Second objective is hold the center. And Statrat's list is a little bit bare because he doesn't tell us his list. No. Even during the battle.
Terrible. He's right here and he's not giving us any information.
No, he just won't tell us anything. We know that he maxes out his characters, so although they are bare, you can expect them to be kitted up. Yeah. Most of the combat ones had a 1-up armor save, I know that much. And his wizard is also a master. Yeah.
Partial BSB, Wizard Master, a couple of prelates for bound spells, not command degrees. Sick.
Yeah. And then you got infantry.
Yeah.
Cavalry.
So what he wanted to do as much non-proxy as possible.
Yes, because he's got some Empire models, so he's trying them out.
But we wouldn't want to do that.
No. Oh, I am. Sort of. Yeah. I'm Saurians. I got a few of them as well. So that's my list. Trying out what I was calling guerrilla tactics, really. There's a lot of skinks going on. So salamanders, chameleons, snake swarms, hunters, skink bows, and being a bit skinky really with this one, just to try it out, see how I get on. But I've got a block of Saurian warriors with Banner of the Relentless and Serpent as backup, beefy backup, as they say. So that is deployment. Statrat deploying in a nice little line, really. We've got Scarchers, as they used to be known. They're now State Militia in this one. That he was playing as his volley gun. Steam Tank, that's the mortar behind his lines. Arcane Engine, Imperial Infantry, Imperial Guard, with the BSB and a prelate. Then he's got his Electoral Cavalry, the upgraded ones with the Knight Commander and another prelate. And then in here is his heavy infantry, which has got the halberds and the Wizard Master. Obviously, hold the centre. That is the centre. This was Statrat's wonderful establishment on one of his new battle mats as well. So it's all looking very swish. Over to my army. And that is apparently how I decided to take the picture of deployment. That's you.
That's me.
That's you. You're there. Yeah, you were here. Yeah, yeah, indeed. So going from this side, I think we'll go with chameleons who have scouted. That's a big unit of skink bows with a skink priest in there, I believe. 2 salamanders. The Taurosaur is there with the engine. Caimans who are looking to cause chaos. Jungle swarms. Snake swarms, I should say. There's the big unit of Saurians with the Quattle with them. Another unit of salamanders, some more snake swarms, some hunters there, and another unit of skink bows.
So much going on there.
So many units. I think Statrat easily out-deployed me. And some close-ups of his army, because they are non-proxy.
Very nice.
So, he's a very good painter, that Statrat. despite his ratty hands. Oh, there's the rats. A few of the rats. So he knows he wants some Imperial Guard. So he's likely to buy them and paint them. And that's also non-proxy, but hey, looking good like that. He didn't paint that one, I don't think. Steam Tank. That's played as a volley gun. These guys. And then, it looks like I've got another unit of chameleons managed to scout behind his lines.
Close up field.
Oh, probably, yeah. Skinkies. I don't own any skinks with bows, unfortunately, because the previous edition didn't have bows on skinks. But we won't mention that too much. Yeah. Obviously, when you're getting close-ups of multiple battles, you can get close-up of the same models, but yeah, it's all good. And this looks like we're starting the battle, because otherwise something's moved. Yeah, so it looks like Statrat's coming first, and he does no charges. Too far away, obviously. And the Steam Tank moves up with random move, and it moves a hell of a distance.
Yeah.
He didn't choose to use his extra dice for this one. So imagine what would have happened if he'd used his extra dice. Those skink hunters would have been in a lot of trouble. Random movement is so hard to counter. It really is. And that's his movement, moving up and claiming that objective straight away, going for it. Doesn't count for turn 1, obviously, but he wants it anyway and stating his intentions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Magic gets rid of 3 chameleons. And I believe that is steam weapon.
Yeah, breath weapon. So not rolled very well there.
Not rolled very well. I could have decimated them if he'd have rolled a lot. And there's another one killed from shooting. I think that's the archers shooting rather than the volley gun. Because the volley gun unloads, does a whole load, and they panic, of course. So really, they probably should have panicked from the very first breath weapon.
Yeah, so they've taken 3 shots.
Yeah, they've soaked up a lot of shooting there, and they've eventually run away. There is Statrat! That's a good picture of Statrat, isn't it? He's in his human form there. And going into my turn 1. So, hello. What's going on there? I've lost the
mortar.
Yeah, we're not into my turn 1 yet. That's the mortar dropping it.
You wish you were in your turn.
I wish I was in my turn 1. Didn't survive it. Yeah, that mortar I'm only res 2, so
obliteration.
Totally smooshed me up. There, my other chameleons moving up, I think.
Yep.
And there, my bows getting a shot,
lining themselves up.
These guys rally.
That's good.
Yeah, get them back in while the snake swarms move up to cause their usual issues. Other snake swarms also moving up. I have been learning more about how to use snake swarms the more I use them. And I think, on reflection, this was quite a risky move because of the overrun, potentially into the salamanders.
Yeah. DTs, though, isn't it?
Exactly. DTs on a cavalry unit is dangerous. That's what it's called, dangerous terrain. Salamander moved up. These chameleons have panicked from that magic spell, by the way.
See you later.
Yeah, that was
early
unfortunate.
Points.
Yeah, early points for them, for the Empire. And that's just me moving up. I do some magic. I had Pyro.
Okay.
Because I have Essence of Free Mind on the Quattle. So I chose Pyro because Empire generally. Did I choose Pyro because of the Knights?
Doing 5 with Pyro on Imperial Guard, who are probably 3 up, is pretty good.
Yeah. So I think I did go Alchemy because I've convinced myself not Pyro after all that.
Be a good choice against Empire. So.
Yeah. It looks like I did 3 wounds to the
just enough
state militia, and managed to panic them away. So that's great. And they shoot as well. I think I did a few shots, didn't do a lot to them. So he charges with his knights onto the salamanders. I flee. Of course, that's what they do. He redirects into the Caimans, and I also flee that one to force his cavalry to take a failed charge and just not really move very much. That was my plan. And I'm planning on, with cold-blooded, I'm planning on rallying everything,
hopefully.
obviously.
Yeah.
His state militia continue to flee. And the steam tank random moves into the flank of the snake swarms. Like I say, I couldn't really counter against that because it was right up in my face after turn 1.
Yeah.
So other than giving it a massive bubble around it, I really couldn't predict which way he was going to go. The Imperial Guard have moved up a bit, and it looks like he's put an order on them as well. I can't remember which one. Yeah, that's his lines, and that's an overview of how it looks. So, I mean, it doesn't look like I've got a lot here compared to his beefy units. But that's because I've got like skirmishing boys elsewhere and skink bows. Magic does a wound, so nowhere near as devastating.
Do you know what he's running at all?
In terms of magic, there's a question.
Divination?
It might have been. We didn't. It seems like we didn't play with magic cards, which is really weird.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe you came along for the ride but didn't bring your magic cards with you.
Maybe.
So apparently we were just writing them down. Does a wound with the volley gun, it looks like, which is not bad going for me. It was -2 to hit because they're chameleons, so that would be why. Steam tank wipes through the snake swarms, of course. Of course. And into my turn 2, move the chameleons up. I'm really hoping to get rid of that volley gun now. I move the hunters up onto the hill, but keeping away from the steam tank in case it comes this way.
Yeah.
And the bows are just staying
so you're looking to shoot at
looking to get rid of the volley gun.
Yeah.
And then these guys can move in later on. Snake swarms chaff both units, which I love. One good thing about being a skirmisher is you're slightly wider, so you can get 2 units if they're standing next to each other. While the salamanders move up to shoot at the Imperial Guard. Now, I think I mentioned it in my last Saurian battle. I still wasn't firing on the march with my salamanders,
which obviously can.
I can. So I could have have a much bigger threat range with those salamanders. But I am now within 8 inches, I believe. So that's cool. Caimans have rallied, and I'm just setting up counter charges if the knights come forward. And those salamanders rally, so that's good. Although they are in the way of the bow shots, but never mind. I do 2 wounds. Yeah, it must be alchemy, because I wouldn't have touched it with pyro, would I? Do 2 wounds. I think that was a Quicksilver Lash on the steam tank, I seem to remember. And a couple more wounds from another spell, probably Molten Copper. I think he didn't dispel very well. Obviously, I wouldn't have got 2 damage spells off if he was. What's going on over here?
See you later, Volley.
There's something missing. The volley gun has gone. And I think I actually managed to kill the volley gun before the chameleons shot.
So you had a shot and killed one there?
Yep.
Nice.
And then the salamanders unloaded on the Imperial Guard, and that's killed a lot.
Yeah.
That's like really...
So your shooting is pretty good here.
Yes. That's the whole point of a guerrilla tactics army, really. I mean, and very good reason why they're only 30% in the army book.
Yeah.
If you had more shooting than this, I think it could be a nightmare to pin down and very lethal. That's me downgrading Saurians. It's usually like, my army is underpowered, give me more.
Yeah.
Going with the opposite.
That's one for the books, fellas.
Yeah. So end of turn 2, Statrat has grabbed 1-0 on the objective. He charges in with the knights, which is risky, going in for dangerous terrain. But whichever unit goes into that is going to hurt. It probably hurts the knights more. But
yeah, and he looks like he's charging out a character.
Yes, I think he did.
One of the prelates.
The prelate. What did he charge? I think he charged the salamanders.
Who fled?
I believe they did. Yes, they did. And that's probably still the right move for the salamanders because they've done their damage. And if they lost to the prelate, then I suppose I could have countercharged the prelate. I wanted to keep my salamanders alive. They're worth over 300 points, more than the prelate's worth. So it wouldn't have been an even exchange if I'd have lost the salamanders to him.
No,
and he's a 1-up armor save.
And now he's on his own as well.
Yeah, so potentially vulnerable. Those guys rally this time round. He's an artificer, actually. We forgot him from the list. Yeah.
Even more characters.
So he was given the mortar buffs, I think. He random moved towards the skink hunters, as I suspected he would, and he came up just short. So didn't manage to power into them. Kills one of the salamanders with magic. Whatever he's got, it's doing all right, especially on that side. And kills the other one with another spell. So I don't think he mortared it.
Oh, right. 2 spells.
Yeah.
Good going.
Definitely. Kills them, of course, and he didn't lose any to his dangerous terrain. So that was good rolling on the knight's part.
Yeah, sure. Well, it can happen.
It can. Wow. So this, I think, is into mine, is it?
Yeah, you've moved up.
Yeah, so I've moved up the chameleons to try and eliminate both these units, basically. Continue. These guys move up again away from the
Stanky poo.
Stanky, and move into Conga line to try and make it the furthest distance possible for him to have to roll on random moves. They run away behind the hill. Not that that matters for random move, but still. And I also run a little bit with these guys.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
I thought you were a frog, not a chicken.
Well, I know, mate. The thing was, where is my? Oh, there he is. I thought I'd lost my quackle. I was like, I didn't lose my quackle. Where is he? I sent the snake swarms forward with a counter charge, but even in talking about it, I think I put it out. I don't know what I needed to charge him, but the Taurosaur could have gone in.
Yeah,
and the Saurian warriors could have gone in,
especially the first time when he went in, or when you double fled.
Yeah,
even the Taurosaur looked good there.
Yeah, so I didn't take it. Obviously, something made me not.
Was he a character, your Taurosaur?
Yeah,
in this one, so he could have challenged you out.
I think so. Yeah, which would have been a bit of a rubbish thing, but still, I think this was why I did it. It was for alchemy. So I killed 4 more with that. So, yeah, I killed loads of these guys with the chameleons. So they've woken up because they're short range now and multiple shots and all sorts. So that's nice. Becomes 2-0 to him because I've obviously not challenged that middle objective. He moves forward with his steam tank. Doesn't quite get the hunters again. They're playing cat and mouse, or skink and stank, as is well known. He moves into this formation. God knows why. I literally have no idea. Any ideas? I didn't ask him at the time, but he did it.
I don't know.
No, I didn't have any mortars or anything, so it wasn't.
So he's run back with the knights.
Yes, he's turned around with the knights and said, "See you later." Not interested now. So that was a kind of a bit of a stalemate there.
Okay, that is interesting.
And this formation was weird, but I didn't ask him why. He's got the character back in there, so there's that.
To encourage you to charge, maybe?
Could be. Yeah, could be. He's stubborn anyway, so it's not like he needs his ranks.
Yeah.
That's over there. Very much little happening between those 2 units. Except magic.
Magic.
He's really magic bossing this side.
Yeah, absolutely. The magic,
and my bows are really not doing anything back. So, yeah.
You got a lot of bodies to get through, don't you?
Yeah, he's just magic.
That's probably Blaze as well.
Yeah.
I reckon he's running Pyro.
Do you think he's Pyro? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's killing skinks by the bucket load. The mortar kills 2 Saurians, which isn't a lot. Is it my mortar? It must be. Yeah. I'd expect more Saurians to go down to that, but never mind. And there's an overview, something I do not do enough of.
But you have today.
I have today. So this is my movement phase in progress because I've moved the skinks up here, what's left of them, to sort of countercharge, get set up more countercharge, whether I'll take them or not.
Yeah.
The skink priest is hiding. The Saurian warriors are thinking, yeah, we've moved up now. Not aggressively though.
So are you just sacrificing the objective here to get?
Yeah, I think so because I certainly haven't moved to threaten the objective in turn 3, and this is the end of turn 4. This will be the end of turn 4, won't it? After my turn. So start out with 3-0 up, which is impossible to get back with only 2 turns remaining. So yeah, and these guys have moved out a bit, and the chameleons have moved round to hopefully try and kill the. There's the artificer standing there, and the mortar is there. Kill the artificer, hoping to panic test the mortar,
and
I did.
Oh,
because it can't shoot.
yeah.
That's what the 1 is. Yeah,
Well
so
done,
that was
chaps.
a result. That was perfect. Wait a minute.
Killing the last.
Oh yeah, the hunters have now been able to kill the last state militia. That's right, because they're following close behind. 3-0 to start out though, as we mentioned. So the objective is the empires, and that's how it looks at the end of turn 4.
So knowing that he's got the objective,
yeah,
what are the points and stuff here?
Yeah, it's tricky to work out because I've got so many little units. So I lost 1 unit of chameleons at this stage, and 1 unit of salamanders at this stage. But I haven't lost much else, have I?
And then he's just lost a volley gun, an artificer, and a unit of scarchers.
Yeah, and half of his knights, but not enough yet. So not a lot has died after 4 turns.
No.
He does this with his Imperial Guard. So these heavy infantry are not charging.
Okay.
I didn't see this at all.
Yeah.
So he's gone there, basically. Fairly long charge. Maybe he had a banner of swiftness on them.
Okay.
Could have been. It's kind of what he normally does with an infantry unit.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's one of his things. I didn't see it at all. So I've moved these skinks to sort of hopefully bait that charge. And Starrett doesn't take it. He does something completely unexpected. He knows he's got the objective now, so it makes sense.
What a crazy fella.
Yeah, totally. And of course, that puts them way out of the line of sight of my actual scoring unit. So this unit is now flapping, doing nothing. And I've got to rely on these guys to sort out that situation.
Because he doesn't need him to get the objective because I already won it.
Yeah. He charges, I think he's prelate out to get them. Quite a long charge.
Okay.
Let's see what that was. Yeah, so there. Which is quite nifty.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look that long, actually, does it? But I think I do a stand and shoot, because if I flee, I'm off the board.
Yeah.
And they're a chameleon, so
you don't do anything.
They're quite expensive. I didn't touch his armour. I think he was pretty sure he's 1 up.
Yeah.
Steam Tank moves up, chasing the hunters still. Yeah, and he's moved the arcane engine up to make sure of it there, and he's just moving back and sitting on his lines, really. Yeah. He kills the chameleons and wipes them off the board, unfortunately for me, because they're quite expensive, and takes away the skink bows.
Yeah, sure. Which
you'd expect. Look, I don't know, did he overrun? Can't remember. We'll find out in a minute. These hunters move into here to try and get some points by killing the mortar. But, yeah, we'll see. And this is what I did. So I couldn't... I didn't really fancy the Taurosaur charging on its own into there, because they have great weapons and a character. 2 characters, in fact. So I think they actually had danger.
How many do you have?
How many are in there?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Yeah, surely impact hits.
I'm playing really defensively here, aren't I? I've turned down 2 very good charges there. I moved the Kaimans up. I think I was trying to use the Kaimans to bait another charge and then get big counter charges again.
Okay.
And I'm still thinking of using my alchemy to kill more. So perhaps I'm being a bit restrained.
Yeah, a bit cautious.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think it at the time, but looking at these pictures, yeah. So I've killed a few more another night, leaves him down to 2, which is enough to get half points.
Okay.
Which is good. The hunters only do 2 wounds to the mortar, which means I don't get points for that, unfortunately. This is only my turn 5, I think, but still. So he double charges the Kaimans, obviously, as you would, and that's not going to work out well for the Kaimans, but yeah, that's what they were there for, unfortunately. Because I moved them into conga line formation after I reformed from the flee.
Right.
But in reflection, that wasn't a great idea because I didn't have a musician. So I lost a turn of movement. I would have lost a turn of movement to reform them. So I was stuck in that formation. So they really weren't going to achieve a lot. So that's why I'm using them as redirectors. Takes another wound. He must have misfired with his mortar, which is good for me. I don't think it was enough to get half points, though. And he charges these guys into there. I mean, again, I would have fled off the board, so that smashes through them. Kills the Kaimans quite easily. Didn't take any kind of damage.
With this Taurosaur.
Yeah, totally. This was going into last turn. Yeah, it was going into last turn. He went first.
Oh, right, so
yeah.
Okay. So just protected his Imperial Guard from the
Yeah,
Taurus.
it might have been his turn 5 or it might have been his turn 6. I can't really remember, but we're getting towards the end because we're running out of time as well. So there is that factor as well. Oh, blimey. Okay, so we did continue for a little bit more. That kind of ruins everything. Really need some sort of marker on that last picture, don't we? Because we were so short on time, I didn't take any more pictures. Nothing much happened up here on the rest of the battlefield.
Okay.
So there's no more points gaining over there. I've lost my chameleons, I've lost my hunters. The bows are still alive.
So
They're
you've got
behind
these
the Saurians.
and your alchemy.
Yeah,
Quattle.
yeah. The Quattle's untouched. He's fine.
Okay.
So what I did was I charged these guys in the front. I charged the Taurosaur in the flank.
Knowing that you can't get countercharged.
Knowing I can't get countercharged because we didn't have time.
You go to assassinate the mage?
I didn't. No, I just went for combat res.
I'd have gone for the mage.
You'd gone for the mage, wizard master. Yeah, no, probably right. Yeah. That would definitely have been the right tactic.
Uh-huh.
I smooshed up these guys because I've got serpent, so actually that wouldn't have mattered. So we're stacking in 3 ranks anyway with spears.
Yeah.
Smash up the heavy infantry like big time. They are steadfast, obviously, because they've got lots of ranks. But he fails his steadfast test twice.
Okay.
And so the heavy infantry flee.
What's that? 99?
I think the general's over here, so I think it's 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably 7 actually because of terror. So yeah, I actually get that unit.
Oh right! Wow.
Which is quite a big point swing.
Okay. Last.
Yeah, I don't get this unit. This unit survives.
So you get the mage anyway.
So I get the mage anyway. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It probably would have been a good idea to snipe the mage. But as it happens, I got him anyway. The problem with this situation and the fact that I'm having to describe it as opposed to showing the pictures as it happened is that we really, really rushed it.
Yeah.
I don't think Statro will mind me saying that we possibly did a few things wrong in this.
Okay.
I think there was something, I can't remember what it was. Oh, he was supposed to be cold-blooded on his steadfast.
And he didn't
maximise roll, and he forgot that. So chances are he probably would have passed that.
Sticks around, yeah.
But as you'll see from the picture of the result, with the objective, it's all very close on points, but with the objective, he gets the win.
Oh, right.
So yeah, without the objective, I'd have won it.
Well played, Statro.
Totally. It was a weird battle because, I mean, I must have apologised to Statrat a few times because I was playing Skink Gorilla. It was all very move, run, don't charge, run, and stuff like that. And clearly, from looking at the pictures, there was a couple of opportunities that I've missed there. But hey, if I don't succeed in the charges, then I'm in trouble anyway. But this is how it played out. I did sacrifice the objective. I didn't have a lot of scoring units that could go for the middle. And Statrat played it well.
Yeah.
He ground out the victory.
I think if you're going to sacrifice the objective, I think you've got to be a bit more aggressive elsewhere.
Yeah, I think so. You need to guarantee those points.
Because it's such a big swing.
Yeah. Like 1,000 points, isn't it? So, yeah.
So, a few times I think his stegs could have gone into the knights. Even if he gets challenged out, I think he probably...
Well, he smashes up that character, doesn't he? Yeah.
Because of impact hits. But I suppose no stop.
Yeah, I think there must have only been a 9 or a 10 for the Saurians, so sometimes that's worth doing.
Yeah.
You know, he was down on his... Because I think that was the turn that I killed a few knights with my magic anyway.
Yeah.
So if I fail that charge and kill a few knights, he possibly doesn't want to charge into a unit of spears. So I'm learning the Saurian stuff still. Yeah. I mean, you know, even though they are my main army, I still don't feel like I've played them a lot, which is crazy. But yeah, so we carry on, and thank you for watching this one. And we'll go into the next one. I'm pretty sure it must be one of your battles.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, and we'll see you for the next one.
See you later.